Guys, I can't believe the Nigeria Super Eagles have done it. The Super Eagles are through to the semifinals of the Africa Cup of Nations in the most dramatic of fashions. The Troost-Ekong goal in the 89th minute, ending the game, ending the contest, ending South Africa's hopes of heading to a semi-final in the Africa Cup of Nations, and putting through what is going to be an amazing semi-final now. Two teams now are secure in Senegal and Nigeria, and there's still a couple more who could also join them. Algeria being one of them, who I think is a big shout. The Ivory Coast, another one. That would be like a dream bit of semi-finals. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think two of those play each other. But nonetheless, guys, this Nigeria squad, I don't know how they stayed in this game, especially with the amount of possession that they gave up to the South Africa squad, who looked, especially in that first half, much more bright and energetic. Getting that goal in the 71st minute after the VAR review really lifted their spirits, brought them back into the game, because in the second half, for as much possession as they had, they were giving up a ton of chances to Nigeria. And so Nigeria pretty much just had to, sit and wait, and then take their opportunities. That 4-2-3-1 with Ahmed Musa and Alex Iwobi actually works out really well. Ighalo as well, Odion Ighalo. His movement was really good off the ball. It's just that they weren't creating, or rather not creating, they weren't finishing their chances. 7 shots, 10 of those, rather 7 shots on goal out of 10 in total, and only being able to, score 2 of them. But the William Troost-Ekong goal. The assignment assist was good, but my goodness, guys, it just made everything so much better. These last minute goals change everything, and it just adds so much hype and so much flavor to a tournament that's already been absolutely magnificent. It's been absolutely wonderful tournament to watch so far, and it just makes it all that better when we get these types of games where these teams absolutely just go neck and neck at each other all the way until the final whistle. And it's a shame for South Africa. I was kind of rooting for because I consider South Africa the underdog in this. I was rooting for South Africa simply because I felt like they could find a way to get themselves back in the game and pretty much just become the Cinderella of this tournament. But they were just unable to do so. As much possession as they had 56% of the total game possession, 44% to Nigeria. But it just when you get into those areas, where you have to be able to tuck the ball away, they weren't really able to do it, and VAR kind of bailed them out to some degree. But it just, I do feel bad for the way that South Africa is unfortunately going to be leaving this tournament. The way that they got the goal back, obviously with the VAR, it's not really controversial in my opinion. I feel like it's just kind of straightforward. But it helped bring this game to a sort of new height and a new energy. And it was really dope to see. So the South Africa, boom, it made the stadium so loud, and that's what I'm saying, like, it only makes these types of situations better, where you can have these teams that are still going neck and neck with the possibility of extra time looming, and then a center back goes and scores the game winner. So I do feel for South Africa to a degree, but at the same time, these Super Eagles, it's gonna be an amazing semifinals, guys. I honestly, I did not think the Nigeria of the group stages, that squad in the group stages, would get to this point with the way that they've been playing, but I will happily be proven wrong in this instance, because they deserve every single bit of this. But you guys should let me know your thoughts on this contest between Nigeria and South Africa. The other 2 semifinals of the Africa Cup of Nations are tomorrow, so guys, be sure to stay tuned and check those out. South Africa, I'm really happy that you guys were able to get the upset against Egypt, and get off on the right foot in terms of getting out there and getting these performances done. But it just wasn't your time. Benin got eliminated earlier after they took out Morocco. So as much as I would have enjoyed a Nigeria-Egypt and a Morocco-Senegal matchup, we still found out what team is able to keep that superior standing. There's no upsets, unfortunately, for this game, but maybe we'll get a couple tomorrow, who knows. Which is why you guys should let me know your thoughts on these matches and predictions as well down in the comments below. I'll be sure to read every single one of those as well. We got some videos coming back out with footage, so I'm happy to bring that footage back to you guys as well if you guys would like to see it. But thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.